Hello, my name is Dave Klepfer. I am the sales manager for SynergyExpert.com. Our organization provides manuals and tools for Exact Software's Synergy customers throughout North America. Today, I will be discussing the concept and use of workflow within Synergy. When I think about Synergy and workflow, I can think about four major topics that we can work with an organization. The first is when I start looking at monitors throughout an organization, you'll see many yellow post-it notes placed upon there. Basically, what they're saying is someone's asked me to do something and I've got to remember to do it. Or I may go into my email and see the same thing, see different emails from either internal or external individuals asking me to do something for them or on behalf of them. Or I might have phone calls to that same effect. Or I might need to see a checklist of all the items that needs to be done in a certain manner, in a certain way to make sure the tasks get completed properly. So a sample workflow will start out always with a creator, someone that actually has said, I need this done. And it may have different steps. In this three-step process, I have someone that needs to approve something, and then someone that needs to finish or process the entire workflow. Workflow can have many steps involved. Here is a sample Synergy workflow. This workflow has three different steps. A creator, who's Eric. It will then go to a person to be approved, and then it'll come back to the person that actually created it, giving them the information that they'd like and knowing that it has been completed. In this particular workflow, I have some information such as the account and contact person, which it is linked to. I might link a document or another workflow request to this request. I might link an item or a project, and of course I'm going to put notes in there. So Eric will begin it. It will come to myself, and once I've completed it and put some notes in here, it will then go back to the person that built it or requested it, Eric. This is an example of a workflow process that involves many different workflows based upon different triggers that are met by either dates or different activities being completed. We did this particular workflow for one of our customers. And as you can see, it can become quite complicated. And if one step is missing, the entire process might fall apart. This is the reason for putting workflow into an electronic format so that it can be viewed properly and tracked properly. So who can actually create workflow? Workflow are tasks which are assigned to a resource. A workflow task may be created by the individual resource for themselves to complete, such as a little post-it note reminder. A workflow task may be completed by a resource for another resource to complete, eliminating emails or phone calls. And these may be a multi-step business process requiring some sort of a checklist to track its progress. And also, a workflow task may be created by the event manager for a resource to complete based upon rules that you've previously built in the event manager of actions or non-actions that occur within your SQL database. Options for workflow. Workflow should be considered tasks that need to be completed and tracked. Workflow can have multiple steps. Workflow can involve multiple resources. Workflow can involve roles instead of resources. When I say roles, it could be a sales support role, having multiple individuals within that role. Workflow can have both optional and required fields. And workflow can show different information at various stages of the process. Workflow can also be linked to resources, which are employees, accounts, contacts, projects, documents, requests, items, or product assortments. Workflow can be made private just between the participants within that workflow. Workflow can have security levels assigned to it. And all of the workflow data can be used in reporting. So why do we incorporate workflow in Synergy? Workflow in Synergy can be personalized to assist customers with unique business processes, such as the flowchart I showed earlier. Workflow can ensure that these business processes are completed according to your internal procedures or identify issues when they are not completed properly. I'd like to thank you for letting me share with you our information on what workflow is. If you'd like to have more information on workflow, our tools, or other functionalities of Synergy, please visit our website at www.synergyexpert.com. Thank you.